Welcome to the COVID quarantine in Bangkok. My name is Hans Fritschi. I left my room right now. I'm in a waiting room, whilst for the first time in a week now my room is being cleaned, and they waited the first COVID test. The result was negative, and now they dare to enter. Okay, the room has been made up. The friendly staff just informed me. Now I can come back and bye gone. Okay, she's leading the way, and we return now to the room. See, that's how it looks here. You've seen the corridors, empty, like in The Shining. Kapom, huh? Kop kon kap. Okay. Bye, Lana. Kapom. Okay. Bye, Lana. So, very clean indeed, and wow, huh? This is something. Now we can make it dirty again. Before we can proceed to the garden on our first walk, we have to take on this yellow ribbon. Everybody that is allowed to go to the garden after the negative COVID test got a ribbon, and it has to be worn. As you can see, we are now in the garden, and here I deposited my slippers, and I could change into my famous Crocs. So when we come back from our first walk in the garden, we have to take the garden shoes into the bag and take the slippers back in, so we cannot contaminate the interior of the Mövenpick Hotel with anything from that garden. The first impression of this garden is very nice. I mean, nature pure. Look, it's almost like walking through Discovery Garden Pattaya or Discovery Garden Nong Khai. I mean, look at all these old trees, and okay, some people complain that this Mövenpick is relatively expensive, but I would say I enjoy myself very much after 1 week in confinement. We are back in a very nice environment, and register. Yes. Ha Sam Nung. Welcome. So we had to register with this friendly woman, and now we can continue our walk through here. Yesterday it was raining at this time of day, and we were fearing that we maybe could not walk in the gardens, but today no rain here. Humidity is high though. I mean, I haven't sweat like that in a long time, and but I can take a shower later, it's no problem. I don't complain. I'm happy to be in the warmth, especially remembering the harsh climate in Zurich at the moment. November weather, 1 or 2 degrees, maybe even beneath that if you go up to the mountains, and snow, and I really prefer that environment here, even though it's a bit a prison, but this will be over soon. Now they have a very nice pool here. I don't think we are able to use it yet, maybe not during our stay here at the Mövenpick. And look, this green, and must be, oh, I don't know how many degrees, but this is definitely a nice change from the air-conditioned rooms. This is, look at this waterfall, all artificial waterfall, and wow, this is a, by the way, this is a suicide tree.
Die Gefangenen spazieren im Hof.
Ja, die Gefangenen spazieren im Hof. Ernst Ruch, friend of us. He used to have a very famous restaurant in Zurich, and he is also in confinement. And the suicide tree that you see here, we also have at the Discovery Garden Pattaya. And one kernel of this beautiful tree, but deadly tree, will send you to paradise forever, or to hell, accordingly to your behavior on this planet. It's a jungle in the urban jungle around. You see the typical high-rise buildings of Bangkok in the background. Here some gardeners are working with the wood, and here you have some nice orchids. No flowers at the moment, but really a lovely garden. Here we got an answer regarding the swimming pool until further notice of 21st of March. Our swimming pool cannot be operated until further notice. What a pity, but okay, better than staying in the room alone. And you see, people keep a distance, because if you don't keep a minimal distance of at least 1 meter, then you might have to add a second term of 2 weeks confinement. Look at that tree, all these air roots coming down and then going into the ground. What a fascinating tree. Here we have detected an octopus tree. It has, you know, these leaves that hang around or downwards like the legs of an octopus. You know, it might be for you that are out there and free, this may seem like a little piece of freedom, but I must say, after confinement of 7 days, we arrived last Sunday here at the Mövenpick on so-called day 0, and it feels like freedom to be able to walk around here. That's my friend Robbie. Hi. He's a medical doctor, also has to undergo that too. As you can see, also whilst walking in the garden, we have to wear masks and to protect ourselves and also our fellow convicts, let's say convicts, or it's ironically, and you see they are very careful here in Thailand, and in a way it's understandable because their cases are very, very low. And over here you have the rooms of the Mövenpick Hotel that face the garden. That is a bit more attractive than my room, but okay, I'm happy. You see the tower in back there. This is a typical Bangkok view, you know, in a garden hotel facing the garden, and then one of these huge skyscrapers. Here's some lipstick palm trees, you know, they have these distinct red stems. Very nice plants. It really is nice to be in a garden again, in a tropical garden, after 3.5 months in Switzerland. Here you have some goldfish. I hope they will render us luck. And in the background, this artificial waterfall. So if you liked what you saw here from Bangkok, please subscribe to the Hans Ritchie channel on YouTube or Hans Ritchie Friends on Facebook, and see you again very, very soon. It was what day was it here? I think day 6. Tomorrow is day 7, and see you again tomorrow or as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free, but it helps me. It's moral support, and I can use your help right now. Bye bye.